Alright, here we go. We have Zherka rizzing up Amina Badi. Okay, Amina must be her name. Let's check out this video. And he's got his blindfold on. I suppose that might in some way make it easier, do you think, to say whatever you want? But anyway, let's analyze what he says. Let's go.
Amina, the final of the first round.
Amina, where are you from?
Okay, starting off straight away. Amina, where are you from? Simple conversation. Cool.
I'm Moroccan and Guatemalan.
Okay. What's your body count?
Second question, what's your body count? Okay, great. Look, already. Look at her face. I mean, he can't see, but it's a shocking question. And yeah, she's kind of a little bit switched on right now.
My body count?
Yeah.
And he replies, yeah. And you can tell that he's looking dead at her. Eye contact. In this situation, you hold the eye contact.
I'm not going to say that on live. But
He looks away, pauses. He's making her rethink her answer.
Is it gonna traumatize me?
no, I mean, do you really want to know?
Tell me after we fuck.
Tell me after we fuck. Look at Sneaker's face in the background. You see that? He put in another high shocking factor, assumed attraction, and now he's moving on and dismissive because he's looking away. So,
So do you speak any other languages?
did anyone just hear what she just said? She said, okay. So, there's two reactions from a woman. The biological pussy reaction from the, between the legs, and there's a social reaction, okay? That hit her between the legs part quite a lot. Now, yes, okay, she must already know him to some degree, and she must already find him attractive to some degree as well. So this is like kind of like on a date, let's say, because unless he's completely her type and they're completely random, this might be a bit too much. So there must already be something there already. But she said okay, and now he's moving on the conversation because it was obviously like a pretty heavy thing. But let's listen to her say okay again. Listen.
I mean, do you really want to know?
Tell me after we fuck. So do you speak any other languages?
Yeah, I speak Arabic and Spanish.
Okay.
Okay, normal conversation.
And are you a Muslim?
Normal
My dad is
conversation.
Muslim, so yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I grew up Muslim, so.
Okay, that's fine. What do you think of Jewish people?
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting question, but again, I suppose that's a bit of a shock factor question.
I don't.
What are you, fucking Zionist? What do you think of Jewish people?
I mean, like, I don't think.
What? Are you not
Repeats question. What? Okay, so he's baiting for her reaction.
answering this?
She's now having to qualify.
What do you think of Jewish people?
Repeat.
I don't have a problem with them. But
Look, you can see she's having an emotional reaction to it, trying to give the right answer that she's not going to get cancelled, but also to please him.
I mean, I'm not Jewish.
But you don't have a problem with anyone I have a problem with as my wife.
Of course.
Role-playing wife.
Get ready to fight Ben Shapiro. So how big are you? How tall?
She probably doesn't even know who Ben Shapiro is, if I'm being honest with you. But I think she's just like, again, she's laughing because it's kind of very random. This is the kind of girl that likes random hard shit in probably more than ways than one.
I think I'm 5'3".
Nice. How much do you weigh, if you don't mind me asking?
Like,
If you don't mind me asking. Interesting. How much do you weigh, if you don't mind me asking? Why is he being polite here? He's not been polite for the whole time. It's kind of... what he's doing, he's probably sprinkling in a little bit of gentleman so that she can feel a little bit comfortable in some ways. But at some point, I mean, I can see where this is going. Because... I mean, there's only one reason why you would know the height of a girl and the weight of a girl, and that is be able to be able to throw her around. So he's building up to something, but he's doing it in a very nice way, just so that he can hit the negative, or not the negative, but let's say the push the boundaries hard.
Don't slap.
110 or 109.
Yo, I'll take you for a spin.
Well, there you-
You're small. Damn. You're doing combos in there. You're small, yeah. I'm like 255.
I'm not that
I'm like Bowser, right?
I guess.
So I don't eat pussy. Is that cool?
Okay, well, to be honest, I thought he was going to talk about how he's going to throw her around and then move on. But yeah, he joked, and now he's back to a direct question.
No.
What? You like your pussy ate?
I mean, like, what girl doesn't?
A healthy mind?
That's a very good. That's a very good response. She likes it. What girl doesn't like her pussy ate? A healthy mind. Again, he's sticking to his opinion. He's having no filter. This is exactly what I talked about in my videos. She loves it.
Okay.
She
loves the directness. She loves how like open he is sexually.
Your man on all fours like a dog. Like,
No.
don't you feel like, yo, eat that pussy, bitch? Don't you feel like he's a pussy eating it?
I mean, I like when a man is more dominant.
How dominant?
Most girls do it. Most girls do like a man who's dominant. How dominant? I think he's going to ask. Let's see.
Can I go?
Oh, not how dominant do you like it? How dominant can I go? Again, relating to him and her as a couple.
About the balcony?
I mean, like, why not? You know, I like trying.
So he's just said, I can throw you off the balcony. She said, why not? So, it's basically a done deal already.
Oh, interesting. What do you think of giving...
Now, it's interesting, though, because she must be super into him, because normally in this situation, a girl's social mind, like I told you before, we have a social kind of reaction from the girl and a natural pussy reaction from the girl. So far, she's listening to her pussy reaction a lot, and nothing has been clicked in her social mind. So she's either super confident, she's either not thinking that this is online and going to be published everywhere, or she's just having too much fun to even care.
Head. Oral sex.
I mean, like, that's normal inside.
The conversation is very, very sexual.
Like, how much am I getting tonight?
How much am I getting tonight? Now, look at her face. I think she's now questioning about this. Okay, I think she's questioning the social aspect now. I think she doesn't want to seem like a slut. Pause. Look, there you go. There's her face. So she's a bit like, oh, I can't really answer that. I don't really want to answer that.
If I was your boyfriend.
Oh, if you were my boyfriend?
There you go. Now the excuse is if I was your boyfriend. Okay. Now she can answer the question because now it's just a role play. Like, of course they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. So, yeah, she can answer this question now. Look at Zherka's smile. He knows, because now she can answer. It's like she's been given the excuse to answer it.
I mean, like, whenever.
Like whenever. He's like laughing like, okay, all right. That's a pretty good answer actually from her. Like whenever.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Get to work.
Get to work. And high five, and she high fives him for that. Good. High fives are good because it's an excuse to touch. If she allows you to high five her, look at this. He's stacking. The next step is holding hands.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Who let go first then? Actually. So they're holding hands. Oh. He makes a funny she finds that funny. Yeah, she lets go first. Okay, that's fine. That is probably what you expect, actually, to be honest.
Okay, interesting. See the other one?
Zherka's thinking like, okay, this girl is super down.
Me horny, but you're here for the peak.
She doesn't even get what he just said.
Thank you for the sympathy
but she's
laugh.
Smiling. Thank you for the sympathy laugh. All right, that was a good answer, actually. That calls her out on it.
This? All right, so like.
There you go.
What do you
that
think
got
if
her that time?
That
was actually really good, guys. Actually, so if you give a joke, what the fuck? I can't even speak. If you give a joke to a girl and she fake laughs and you can tell, or she doesn't laugh at all, you can use that. You can be like, if she doesn't laugh, you can be like, oh, at least give me a sympathy laugh. What the fuck? Or again, what he's just said. Thank you for the sympathy laugh. What the fuck, or whatever it is. Yeah, good. I like that.
Obviously, all you girls, I'll have your like social media passwords, right? If I'm the boyfriend, you're not gonna make me
role playing the boyfriend.
Texting your moderator and shit.
No, I mean, like, I feel like that's normal. If like I have a boyfriend, like you can have my passwords, everything.
Right, and it won't be open in my end. I don't go to new pussy and make you look bad.
Right.
So I just hit yours until it looks like fucking Desert Storm.
She's just like, what the fuck is Desert Storm? But again, the context, the topic that they're talking about is just purely sexual and is role playing those two together.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
She's like, I guess, but she has no idea what she's.
Okay. Do you find me funny?
Yeah, you're very funny.
You're very funny.
You're like, I've never like had this type of.
Okay, she's never had this type of conversation or something before. Good, because he's extreme and he's basically having no filter, and I'm sure a lot of guys with her will have a lot of filter. Now, obviously, he can't see that she's just looking at his hand.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And do you have any syndrome, chromosome problems?
Do you have a syndrome or chromosome problem?
I'm just.
Look at Sneaker's face.
Wondering, I was trying to hold your hand and you fucking.
Oh, because you went like this.
To be honest, yeah. I mean, why is his hand facing down?
Man, these autistic girls are my favorite. How many did you get the vaccine?
These autistic girls are. He's actually very funny, and she likes it. She likes kind of like the wild stuff. Now, on a side note, a lot of beautiful women do like the boundaries pushed in terms of humor, dark humor, but there has to be a level of comfort with you first, okay? Not necessarily arousal, but comfort. She needs to be comfortable with you first and have obviously some attraction as well in order for you to go the dark humor route, all right? If you do it too early, you're seen as weird and not socially calibrated, okay? But obviously he doesn't have a problem with that since he has status.
No.
I don't know what he said. What did he say?
Girls are my favorite. How many did you get the vaccine?
No.
Did you get the vaccine? Okay, right. Again, by the way, on a side note, do you know how non-logical the conversation is? That is exactly what you want. You don't need a logical conversation.
Do you like Donald Trump?
Do I like Donald Trump? Is that bad?
Wrong.
Not bad. Okay, all right, interesting. A lot of girls may react to that. So actually, this girl's kind of based in a lot of ways. She doesn't have so much emotional reaction to certain topics that he's bringing up. So interesting. Right, that would be part one. Okay, we're gonna have only two parts to this. Part one, part two. So in the next video, we're gonna continue this. And so far, his game's been pretty good with this type of girl. He's pushed it, he's pushed it, he's pushed it. She's accepted it, she likes it, she's having fun. Good, they're being physical as well. So, yeah, so far, it's a pretty good date for this kind of girl. Now, his game might not work on other types of girls as well, but for this girl, he's kind of found a good balance. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. And yeah, take some of these tips on board and use them in your life as well.